Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Friday night of Let's Talk Benchrest with Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Boy, the end of that intro never gets old. I love that slow-mo shot of Hasbro's muzzle loader flintlock going off. Uh, we got some people over in the side chat already chiming in. I've seen Brett Cavens over there and Jay Delta and Hillbilly, and we got a green room full back here, so we'll get them out here in just a minute. But tonight we got some interesting topics. I've tried to put together a full show for you, and if you saw the thumbnail of this video, there's a red rifle on the thumbnail, and that red rifle is kind of what triggered the topics tonight. So we'll get to that here just in a little bit. We're going to be covering John Langley and Melvin Forbes. We'll talk a little bit about each one of those. And you can find a lot about these guys on the interwebs if you go on there and look. There's a lot on the benchrest forums about them, and also there's magazine articles that have been published and whatnot. So we'll get to the topics here in a minute. But let's first get these guys out of the green room before they eat all the fried chicken. And they get their fingers greasy, and then they won't be able to touch your keys and talk to you on the side chat. So up first, we got Rimfire Dave. How you been doing, buddy?
I've been very, very good. Trying to get caught up, and I just took time tonight to get on the show and say hi to everybody. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm glad to have you, man. I know you've been hunting hard and bouncing back and forth between home and New York, and you still ain't showed me no big buck yet, though.
I'll send you one.
Well, up next, we got Jay Delta from down there in North Carolina.
Hey, everyone. Hello. Having a great time. Went to the range today. Shot my answers at 100 yards, and very pleased with it. Thank you for having me tonight.
Glad to have you here, buddy. Thanks for being here. And up next, we got Brock from Leather Action 22. Now you can call him a dum-dum.
I am a certified dum-dum. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, buddy. So Brock put out a his YouTube channel is mostly like shorts of his leather work, and he actually sat down and done a shooting video and published it. It came out today, is that right? Or yesterday? Today? Yeah, and he shot some lollipops with his Soul, and he hit every one of them. So there's Dave Gardner sending me a picture of his butt. Oh, wow. That's a big boy, Dave.
Thank you.
All right, up next, and he's like a hen on a hot rock because our rifle season starts in the morning, and that is Justin Lowe.
Nice to be with you guys tonight.
Got an applause there for Justin.
Wow. Real good. It's had a busy week this week, and looking forward to hunting this weekend.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to go. Went to the range this evening and shot the 300 blackout that I got from Hasbro just to make sure that we were sighted in with some 220 grain bullets, and we're ready. Awesome. So, speaking of Hasbro, let's bring him out from the green room.
Yeah, I knew I'd be set up somehow. Well, I was going to wish you good luck with that amazing rifle, but Dave, good luck to you. Justin, good luck to you. Ed, but yeah, good luck.
I don't know how to work them sound effects.
Oh, it's awesome. I can't wait. I really hope you get some of that rifle. That should do the job, and it's not so heavy to carry either. So I hope you do well. Good luck with it.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to. Well, up next, we got Steve from living in Southwest Virginia.
Steve.
You got the bongos.
All right.
Steve, how's your week been, buddy? You're muted.
It took you out, buddy.
I saw. Thank you.
I don't hear nothing. No.
He's trying.
There it is.
Got nothing. Steve, we don't have a microphone.
Steve, the instructions are in the book with them headphones.
How's it doing now?
There he
I
is.
got you now. There
Nothing?
you are. Yeah.
There you go.
Brinker19.
Got it now. There we go. Apparently, the audio on my camera is glitching along with the video, so I had to
Yeah.
switch
I see your
back up to this
video.
headset.
I can see your video flickering a little bit, but
Yeah,
and I was going to go ahead and warn everybody. We had some
Yeah.
storms rolling through here, and it's supposed to continue to rain hard and storm throughout the night. So if something happens, we get knocked offline. That's the reason. It's storming here in eastern Kentucky. But up next, we got that American Hillbilly.
Now we know who's controlling the sound effects.
I talked to him yesterday. He ain't had no voice to talk, so let's see if we can hear him today.
Probably just barely. I hope everybody can hear me. Yeah, been getting over the stinking cold, man, and thought I was over it once before, and it came back, and but hopefully on the downhill side of this. But yeah, I got to get out and do some shooting this week, though. Hasbro's new Christmas target is a blast, so we all got that. Look forward to. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being here, man. I hope you get your voice back. And we got George jumping in and out. He's trying to stay on. He keeps having internet issues as well. But there's George from Southern Rifle. How's your week been, buddy?
Been pretty good. Got to do some shooting. Mostly my buddies coming in, sighting in their deer rifles and doing all that shit. But we done a lot of shooting this week.
That's good. You shot a good Thanksgiving target there that Country Rimfire Plus put out. I really thought you was going to have a perfect score.
And going in, missed the biggest one, I know.
But you flubbed that up.
I did.
So I got a few questions I'm going to ask before we get into the main topic. So who here, and this can be in the side chat too, who here is a hunter, and will you be hunting this weekend? And if so, and if you've already been hunting, because seasons start at different times, have you already taken a deer? And I got a picture of Dave's deer, but it's on my phone, and I can't get it jumped over to my computer right now. But I can actually I'll just do this. I'll blow it up on the phone here and just show you this phone. Dave, is this yours or is it somebody else's?
The guy who was with me.
Wow.
That's
Very
amazing.
nice.
Nice one.
Wow.
Real nice.
that's a good deer.
Yep.
Yeah, it
is.
was.
That's some thick antlers. Yep.
The New York deer.
It is.
Nice
So
one.
Dave, did you hunt them for real in the woods, or did you bait them on the front porch and shoot them?
No, I'm gonna go up again next week. I'm making a video of me and my stand and what I watch every day. I'm gonna post it.
That'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
He told me he parks his four-wheeler right underneath the stand. I don't know.
No.
Elevator.
It's close, but not that close.
So, Hillbilly, are you a hunter? And
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. I sure am, and I was gonna respond to Vince out there in side chat. Said hunting clay pigeons this weekend. He might know how to clean them, but yeah, you put those in some Jiffy mix when fry them. They taste a lot better.
They'll come out crunchy no matter what.
But yeah, our season don't open till the 15th. We get 10 days. So it goes from basically Saturday to the following Sunday. And we're allowed now, I mean, the last few years, we've been allowed one antlered deer, and then you can get up to as many as like 4 or 5 doe tags, I believe. When I was growing up, though, for several years, you had to apply for a doe tag to even get a doe tag. So, but yep, looking forward to it. Definitely going. I'll be hunting this year with actually a bold action AR from Bear Creek. Depends if my granddaughter goes, if I'll use the 350 Legend or the 300 Blackout. But yeah, we'll hunt with those suppressed. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good time.
awesome. Well, Dave, I know you've already been down in South Carolina and up in New York. And are you still going? Or are you done?
No, I'll tell you a cute story. It's archery season in New York for crossbow, and I killed a buck down in South Carolina in a hog. But I come up there and I'm sitting in a tree house. It's not mine. It's very, very small, and a nice 8-point come out at 40 yards, and I couldn't get my crossbow far enough front. It kept hitting the wall to get a shot backwards. So I thought, I'll just turn the crossbow. So guess what? When you turn the crossbow, it don't go where you think. And I let her fly, and the arrow went way left to the deer. And of course, the deer ran off, and I thought, what the heck did happen? I mean, the wind was blowing, but I didn't think it would blow an arrow that far until I went back up and shot it. When when you shoot a crossbow, the arrow goes up and down, right up the crosshair, and then down. Well, when you turn the crossbow, the arrow still goes up the arrow, but it doesn't go back towards the deer. It falls to the ground.
Yeah,
So
the way
it's
you
not like a rifle. You can turn a rifle sideways and shoot it because the drop is only maybe what, a half inch between 50 and 100. But on a bow, there's a big drop, so the arrow went way left. So I missed a nice 8-point at 40 yards. That was the only shot I had.
the veins on your arrows have a big implement on that too.
Yeah, well, you
Because
can't
you turn sideways, you got 2 veins that catch the air, and so
I missed, but I'm headed back up next week.
Yep. So, Justin,
I've hunted the last 2 weekends from daylight to dark, well, from dark to dark, and I passed on several bucks. Here in Kentucky, we're only allowed 1 buck a year, so you got to look at buck tag count.
Justin went above and beyond, and he sent a picture of what he's going to hunt with this year or tomorrow, and that's a 460 Smith & Wesson. That's what he's taking tomorrow to try to get a big buck.
one of my favorite revolvers right there.
Crap, it looks like a 22 short to me.
That ain't no pistol.
I killed a 9-point in 2018 with that pistol with no hearing protection, like an idiot. And it took me about two days to get my hearing back.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I was on the 4-wheeler and had it started, and I was still trying to start it, and it was running. I couldn't hear it run. All I heard was just ringing in my ears. So I'm taking earplugs this year with it. So
Yeah. If anybody's never shot 460 and you get the opportunity, don't turn it down. Wonderful gun to shoot.
So, Brock,
I don't do hardly any deer hunting or anything like that. We do some smaller game hunting, but that's about it. So,
by smaller game, are you talking about dum-dums?
yep. I like the squirrel and rabbit hunt, you know.
If you haven't seen Brock's video, you need to go watch him wire them dum-dums out.
Yeah.
So, Jose.
You was a big
No, I don't hunt, but it's on my bucket list. I might get me one this year. You never know.
There you go. Well, we got Chris Lang throwing out a $5 super chat. And it says, "Get me a coffee on the way to the hunt." Appreciate that, buddy. The hunt right behind my house, so coffee's already here. Yeah, I hope Justin gets one with that big 460. Got Mike Conley showing up over there saying, "What's up, guys?" So, Hasbro, I know you ain't hunting tomorrow. I know where you're going to be at tomorrow, but are you a hunter?
Yeah, I'm hunting, but it's paper at 200 yards. So
Yeah.
I'm hunting. But no, yeah, I do hunt, but I haven't hunted in a long time just because I was telling Chad a while back. It's like when you go out and you kill 3 deer and you give them all away because your family doesn't want to eat them, kind of discourages you, you know? So now my wife is all in on Black Angus season if that ever comes in. So she says I'm good there. And I got a business partner down in Texas that's we will go hog hunting there. I've got a 300 hammer set up with night vision on it just for that reason. So that it's probably going to be this year. So, I mean, this next year.
Well, my wife, she sent me a message today and said she had a store order coming to the front porch at between 2 and 4. And it was all the ingredients to make deer chili. So she wanted deer chili, so that's what we had for dinner tonight was deer chili.
I didn't know that they delivered deer meat.
No, I already had the deer.
Oh, okay.
I went and picked her up from the processor today. She just bought the rest of the stuff. So
I want to know, did your deer have buckshot and black powder smell to it?
No.
Not yet.
It was a bow kill.
Yeah, there was a bow kill there, which I didn't eat any of her anyways. I still got meat in the freezer from last year's deer. So, Steve, you a hunter?
I used to be, but I haven't in about probably 6 or 7 years. So I won't be going. Our rifle season starts next weekend, I believe. Muzzle loader's open right now.
Right. And George?
Well, you can't really call it hunting. I set
Back porch shooter.
I set my rifle out on my table there, facing the hillside. I come back in the house and drank coffee. So you can call that hunting if you want to. I just call it snapping.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you told me about the coyotes. You take coyotes all the time right off the back porch. You know?
Yeah, I've killed. I don't even know how many. I quit counting. I moved here and we built this house in 2000. The first year I was here, I killed 42 off that hillside behind the house.
Wow.
42 in a year.
Listen, they're bad across the road from my house. My wife's like freaking out because every night now we had a new moon this week, and the things has been rowdy. And she's like, they're in the front yard. I was like, honey, they can fool you. They're not in the front yard. If they was, our security cameras would see them. They're not in the front yard. Well, they sure sound like it.
Yeah. Three of them will sound like a pack of 20 too. Also, man, that's but yeah, them coyotes, man, they're hard on house cats and small dogs, no doubt.
Yep. She went to work at 5:30 this morning, and I left at 6:30. I had an appointment at 7 to get my company truck serviced. And for the time she left to the time I left, somebody hit a little deer down here in front of the house, and it was laying there in my neighbor's parking lot. They got a race car shop down there, and it was laying there at the race car shop. And I was like, man, I ought to grab that and gut it and take it back up there and hang it up. I come back home and dress it out. And I was like, I don't have time. So I left. I was getting my truck worked on, sitting there at the truck place, and my neighbor called me, and he's like, I answered the phone, and I was like, you better get that thing field dressed. And he's like, I don't want it. Do you want it? And I was like, I thought about it, but I don't have time today. But within an hour of my wife leaving and me leaving, somebody whacked a deer down here with a car, and must not have hurt their car too bad because they went ahead and left. But anyways, next question I got is what's a rifle that you really want and you've wanted it for a while, or who's a builder that you would want a rifle from? So go Billy.
What rifle would I like? What's the best shooter you got, Chad? I'll take that.
300 blackout.
I wanted an 8.6 for a long time, and I got one now.
You can't afford ammo for it.
No, I gotta sell a kidney to get a box of 20. But anyway, for fun, like I would like to have an old Thompson. Those just look like they'd be a lot of fun to shoot. Get out there and plank around with.
That would be a cool one. That's something that's along the lines of what my son would want. He's into that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
They're so dang heavy, man. It's pitiful.
Well, since you've been hanging around all of us benchrest shooters, any builders that you've heard about that you might like to have a rifle from?
Yeah, actually, Steve had told me about a rifle that was on a online store that we look at a lot, and it was made by a builder here in Missouri, and he's probably like 4 hours north east of me, but I did look it up, and he makes some nice rifles and competitive shooting and everything, and so I think that would be kind of cool, to have a builder here in Missouri, and to get one of their rifles probably.
Got a new face in a side chat. John Taylor 1806 over says, hey everyone. He's from North Middle Tennessee.
Cool.
So Dave, you got a dream rifle that you'd like to have? You've probably had them all.
Oh boy. Actually, I'm like at the end of the rope here. I don't have anything in mind. No, nothing.
No, because the one your dream rifle is you're going to pick it up tomorrow, right?
Actually, it's just something to shoot the challenges with.
Something to pick on Hasbro with, right?
Well, exactly.
Sure you wouldn't like to have another Swindlehurst action, Dave?
Justin said, are you sure you wouldn't like to have another Swindlehurst action, Dave?
I've had two of them, and I know where there's one, and the guy is not ready to sell it, and I don't know if I want to buy it, but I probably would. He lives in West Virginia. He has one. You don't see him for sale very often.
No.
Justin, didn't me and you meet somebody that got a Swindlehurst from Dave?
Cecil that was at the shoot. He bought one from Dave, I think.
Yeah.
Years
Oh,
ago.
yeah. What was his name?
Cecil.
Who?
Can't think of his
Cecil.
last name though.
His first name's Cecil. He said he bought one from you.
Cecil. Yes, he did in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
he
know him,
did.
Dave. Yep.
That's right. He did buy one of my guns. Yeah, well, that was. I don't know. Does he still have it?
No.
No. Brett Caven says he's going Gucci with the 6.5 Creedmoor, but he'd really like to use his M1 Garand. I think he's talking about what he's wanting to deer hunt with. And he's here in Kentucky too, so his rifle season's opening the same time as ours.
Yep.
Where was we? Justin, what's your dream rifle or builder?
I got a long list of what of wants, but I don't know. I want me a custom 22 target rifle. I don't know. I like to have a Bill Calfee rifle for sure. I'd settle for a Gene Davis or John Langley.
Yeah.
Or Dave
Knocking
Gardner.
on somebody's door.
I don't know where any of those are.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
There's a bunch of good builders out there. Brock's buddy, Gorham, I'd like to have one of his rifles, or what's that other guy?
The guy that George's gonna send his rifle to.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of his name.
Penrod.
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 Yeah.
Penrod.
Yep. There's a bunch of good builders out there.
Yep. Absolutely. Brock, what's your dream rifle? You've been buying them left and right here lately too. Do you still have one left?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had two of them that I wanted, and I got one. I wanted a Gorham built gun, and I want a Penrod built gun. Penrod's got a Swindlehurst, but it's a left bolt, right port. There's only 3 of them in the world, and he's got one of them. He let me shoot it at Nationals, and I fell in love with that thing, and I want it so bad. But it's his favorite gun that he owns.
But it don't have a price tag on it, does it?
But that's my dream gun. If I could ever get that thing, I would jump on it in a heartbeat.
Yep.
You know where those 3 Swindlehurst are at? If he has one, where's the other 2 at?
He's got one. There's one in Brazil, or there used to be one in Brazil, he said, and the other one he put together for another guy that shoots ARA, but I can't remember his name.
I got a friend that has a Swindlehurst action, but I don't know if it. I believe it's right hand bolt, left hand eject, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'd sure like to get one of those.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Shane Hatfield's got, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was his right bolt, left port?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, J Delta.
Yeah, there's 2 rifles. One is built by a guy named David Garner. It's a Red Voodoo single shot, and the other one is a Match 54 by a guy named ZZ Bro. No, I'm kidding. Hasbro and David. No, I'm kidding. No, I think I got what I always wanted. I wanted a Voodoo. I got 3 of those. I wanted a remix. I got a remix, and then I wanted a and shoes, and I got the 1761. So, but I'm still looking for that. I love to get a super match 54.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking for. So
that's what Dave's picking up tomorrow. Hasbro.
Well, I want J Delta's Remex.
Yeah.
And I want Dave's Voodoo or Dave's Red Rifle, but it sounds like J Delta's already got a deal there.
Yeah, we got a deal.
I have to give up a lung and a kidney, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I got to give up the other lung for the ammo, so it's not going to work out. But actually, I've gotten what I really wanted to mess with this year, and that's the Anschutz and the 52D. But who knows? Next year, be something else. We'll figure it out.
Next year's in 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it. But it could be in 2 wives, so I got to be careful.
That's right.
Steve?
Well, you and Justin's got me wanting a Winchester 52. So I've got to start looking for that.
Can't go
and I've been wanting a Voodoo, and it sounds like that J Delta's got extra ones, so he probably can send me one and solve that.
We can work out a deal. Yes. I saw you. You had a nice rifle that you said you got from Gunbroker. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's my brother's rifle. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we.
Yeah.
He's your brother.
Yeah, selling your brother's rifle.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah. As far as custom rifles, we've got some Smiths down the road here, about 40 minutes. This is Custom Gunsmithing that I think are fairly well known for their center fire stuff. I've thought about at some point in time maybe getting them to build something. I'm not sure what, but it's just kind of like kind of like Hillbilly said, it'd be cool to have a rifle built by somebody local.
Well, that was a bug for me. So I came across the Bill Calfee rifle, and I realized that I had a rifle that was built by somebody well known. And then I came across the Gene Davis, and then I ended up with the Dave Gardner rifle, and that's kind of where my passion's at now, is to collect rifles that was built by well-known people. And man, the results is in the rifles. I mean, anybody that sat behind the Calfee or the Turbo or the Anschutz by Gene Davis will tell you that quality is it's in the custom rifles. And Mike Conley, you might recognize that rifle sitting right over there because it belongs to Jason Shepard, and Jason and Mike's big buddies. So, and that's what we're going to talk about, is that rifle over there just in a few minutes. But George, I'll allow you to have your turn. You got any dream rifles or a builder that you would like to have?
Well, I'm like everybody else. I'd love to have a Swindlehurst, but they're unobtainium. The next, if I build a full custom rimfire, the next one I build, I'll have to find me a 6 o'clock Falcon action. That's about the only thing I'd build one on, besides the Gen 1, a Flash Ebert Turbo, the Gen 1 Turbo. That's about it. And everybody get a Swindlehurst, work the bolt on one once. Period.
Chad, I might be able to build you a high point or something, customize it for you.
Customize high point.
Would it have one of those hammer forced barrels in it?
Well, you darn right it would.
Hammer force.
Hammer forced and hammer forged.
So
Actually, Ed, I'll amend my list real quick. Blondie. After shooting that rifle, holy cow!
I knew you.
Hey, that is
I knew you was leaving
really
one.
nice piece of work.
Yeah, I knew you was leaving one out. I want to take this opportunity to take a break right here and let everybody be called out on the side chat. So if you would type in bench rest in the side chat, he'll be able to call your name out while I'm getting this picture uploaded that Dave just sent me that he wants to show off.
All right, yeah. That's the guy that can barely speak. They call out the side chat. No. See, first in we got, put my mic up a little closer. Hasbro 1969. We got Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. We got J Delta out there. Living in Southwest Virginia, also known as Steve. We got Jay Crow out there, hey buddy. An Alaska one, Andy, all the way from the North Pole. Got John Taylor out there. Dave Gardner, also known as Super Dave. We got Eric out there. Leatherman 22. We got Brett Cavins out there, and also Chris Lane from the middle of nowhere. And that's all we got so far right now. And thank each and every one of you for showing up. And there we got also Rustic Rimfire 22. He just come out with a target. I believe it's open sights at 100 yards. I've seen his video. And there's CW. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, CW in the house.
There's a man that's very knowledgeable about everything firearm scopes, the whole 9 yards.
I'm thinking that Dave's going to tell us a little bit about this rifle. He sent me a picture and says, show this. And
we also have Kevin Gillian out there, George in Kentucky. And I believe that's all we got so far, Chad.
Kevin Gillum, that's our club president. El Presidente. All right, let's share the screen here and see what Dave's got to tell us about. What is this, Dave?
A fellow shooter had this at the last match. He says, I want to sell it. So I took a quick picture of it. It's a Voodoo right bolt, right port with a Macmillan stock, and I forget the barrel. The scope is not included, but you get everything that you see there.
You can't put a price on it.
Yeah, we can't
Yes,
price
Yeah,
it.
yeah. This gun is not for sale to this show right here, YouTube.
I can't do that. Right. But if you're interested in it, I have his name, and I talk to him all the time. And he had that aluminum plate on the front of it made because he uses a one-piece rest, and he was afraid it would take the paint off, so he put that on there. But it comes right off, he said.
Cool.
Cool.
So we are going to move on to the reason I brought up the topic of, are there any rifles that you would like to have, and also any builders, is because I got two rifles tonight I want to talk about, and I'll show you the first one. This is new to me. Followed me home this week. I mentioned in an earlier show that I would like to have a Seiko P94S And Jason over at my FFL found one and sent me home with it. And I put a Cytron scope on it, and I've yet to get it to the range to see if I like it. But I'm now the proud owner of a Seiko 94, and um, I'll open up some pictures here and do another share screen just to show you what a
Them great,
Seiko 90 do. What?
them great rifles, Seiko 94s. Though.
Yeah. So here is the Seiko. This is an internet shot of what the rifle looks like. So this is the scope that I put on mine, and that is actually mine. It's sitting here behind me. But
Cool, man.
we're going to take it to the range and see how it works out for me. But a Seiko 94 is also known as a Seiko Finfire. It was introduced in 1996. It was based off of a Fin Scout 78, and it shares some of the same parts as a TRG M99 5 centerfire series rifle. It has an adjustable single-stage trigger with a pull weight of 1 to 2 kilograms, and it comes in a hunter version, a varmint version, and a range version. And from what I can tell, the only difference in those versions is the hunter version is just a narrow wood stock. The varmint version is a little bit wider wooden stock. And then they have a range version that has the biathlon style stock like you would see on the biathlon and shoots, or kind of like the stock that's on my Ismash CM2. That's the 3 configurations that rifle came in, and it's known for its precision and accuracy, and they're free floated from the factory. And it's a rifle that's no longer in production, but it came out with a 23-inch hammer forged barrel with a 16.5 twist rate. And we're going to find out if it shoots. It also has 2 locking lugs with a 50-degree throw. So I actually looked at this rifle about 3 years ago, and it was at Jason's FFL, and he sold it. I picked it up, looked at it. I didn't buy it because I didn't know what they were. Came home, done a little research, and I was like, man, I should have bought that. And when I went back, it was gone. And I told him if he ever had the opportunity to get one back, I'd like to have one. Well, he got that one back. So that is the gun that I looked at some 3 years ago. So
The one that got away.
Yep. And he also has a lead on a Lithgow LA 101, which is my other gun that I've wanted really bad. That's my bucket list gun, is a Lithgow LA 101. And the reason those are hard to get is, with all the import bans and stuff, this is a Finland-made gun that, and they're not made anymore. You can't find them; they're hard to find. And then the Lithgow were also imported guns, and they're very hard to find. Probably harder to find than the Seiko. So,
Hey, Chad.
Yep.
I got a question for you about the Lithgow. Why would you want one? Because I've seen Elijah shoot one, and they don't shoot at all.
Well,
Elijah
can't shoot, though. If he wants to defend himself, then he's going to have to come on the show when he gets those invites. So,
well, I think those Seikos are really good, but I kind of prefer a Timex.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next rifle that we're going to talk about, and we'll go around the room, and if anybody knows anything about him, we can share it. But that is Jason's rifle that I had over here. He showed it to me, and he's like, "Look what I got," and it's not for sale. He's like, I got it for my personal collection. And I was like, well, you ought to let me bring my camera gear down here and do a video of it and talk about the builder and stuff. And he said, well, I'll do you one better than that. He said, just take my rifle home with you and make all the videos you want and bring it back when you're done. So
he didn't have a time limit on that or nothing.
30 years.
No, he actually said, I'll see you sometime next year. So he said, because I did tell him that, deer season was going on right now and stuff. And I didn't know when I would get to it, but we're going to start off by introducing it here on the show tonight. And this is a John Langley built rifle, which is a very well-known builder. And you can go online and Google his name, and you will find him all over the forums. He built this rifle, but he's also known for his gunsmithing skills, specifically trigger work. If you look online, you will find that he made some amazing triggers for CZ 455s and 452s. They broke at like 1.2 ounces. And I'll go ahead and tell you that the trigger in this rifle, I put a snap cap in it and I put my trigger gauge on it, and my trigger gauge don't register until 8 ounces, and it goes off way before it even thinks about moving the needle. So
wow,
this rifle is like 1 or 2 ounces. It's crazy. But that is the rifle, and the other unique thing about it is built on a ULA action. And the ULA action stands for Ultralight Arms, which was founded by a gentleman named Melvin Forbes. Melvin Forbes was a West Virginia native, and from what I've read about him, he was a very, very skilled man, not just in his machining and mechanical skills. I even read about that the man could run a backhoe like nobody you've ever seen. Like, he was one heck of a backhoe operator. He had a truck one time, and he was not satisfied with the computer in the truck and the way his truck ran, and he actually took the computers out of his truck, reprogrammed them to his liking, and put them back in the truck. And Brett Cavens, yes, he is in Ironton, Ohio. John Langley is. Unfortunately, Melvin Forbes passed away last year in June. So a little bit of history about Melvin Forbes is he founded Ultralight Arms in 1985, and there is some videos out there about him and how he got started. He had a friend that was a heavy-set man, and the only way he could hunt was someone would take him to the top of a mountain and drop him off, and they would come back and get him when he was done. And he took his rifle with him, which weighed 8 or 9, 10 pounds, and they dropped him off, and he was hunting. Well, a snowstorm came in, and they could not get back on the hill to get the man. And he didn't want to pack his rifle out because that was added weight. So he took some ribbon, he said, and marked his trail with ribbon out to the road, and then he walked the road off the mountain. And when the snowstorm cleared and they were able to go back on the mountain, he went back up on the mountain and followed the ribbons to his gun. And then he went straight to Melvin Forbes and said, I want you to build me a lightweight rifle. And that's what Melvin Forbes did. And I also read that Melvin Forbes had some help from the drawing a blank now. The Aerospace Center that works on spaceships and stuff. He had connections there and actually got help with building this rifle, and it was called the ULA Ultralight Arms Rifle, which is now called the NULA rifle. Anything after 99, it was called an NULA. So when he was done with this rifle, it came in a variety of calibers, all the way from like a 360 Win Mag, 7mm Weatherby, all the way down to a 22 long rifle. And the rifle came in at under 6 pounds with a scope on it. Without a scope, it was under 5 pounds. It was 4 pounds and something. And ridiculously light rifle. But there's tons of stories on, and there's even videos of him talking about how he built the rifle and how he cut the chamber down, and so the action on it was, you got long actions and short actions. I guess this one here even had a shorter action than a short action. So, and the stocks were made out of Kevlar. And so anyways, the action on this rifle is by Melvin Forbes, but the whole entire rifle was built by John Langley. And Jason was sponsored by Vortex, who sent him this Golden Eagle optics to put on top of it. And that was a condition of me bringing the rifle home to make videos. He said, my scope's not level and it's not zeroed. When you bring it back, I expect it to be level and zero. So we'll go around the room. I know Justin knows a little bit about John Langley. So Justin, you got anything you want to add to what we've talked about so far?
Langley, he was well known for Winchester 52 trigger jobs, from what I've heard, and first time we shot at the Coal Tipple shoot, I heard John Langley's name all day long, talking with some of the older guys that were shooting there. Everybody had good things to say about John Langley, so that was probably one of the. I've heard the name years back, but it kind of refreshed hearing his name down there at Coal Tipple shoot when we was down there.
So actually, Brett Cavens is in the side chat. That's who built his unlimited rifle.
Right.
Yep.
Melvin Forbes, I've seen him shooting times, a few articles about him and stuff. Maybe Field and Stream from years back. But he made some real light hunting rifles for like sheep hunters and stuff in the Rockies and stuff like that. He pretty well pioneered the ultralight rifles. I think the Remington Model 7 was kind of like a Remington's answer to the ultralight rifles that he was building. But
so he first went to SHOT Show with this ultralight rifle in 1985, and I think it was in 1987 he got featured on the cover of American Rifleman magazine with the ULA rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And after he was featured on that cover, things blew up for him. And I read that he built over 2,000 rifles. Um, he sold the company. Melvin Forbes sold ULA to Wilson Combat, which still today sells the NULA rifles, and they he it's part of the video that I watched where that says he passed the legacy of his rifle build on to his friend, which works for Wilson Combat, and they've continued to build and sell his rifles.
Yes, that's down here in my neck of woods. I know a lot of those guys. Was it Bill or somebody that worked for Bill?
I don't remember the gentleman's name that was the person that he passed on all of his information to, but
They're pretty proud of them. They're about 4,000 coconuts.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So, and I keep going back to Melvin Forbes because it's awesome that this action is a Melvin Forbes action, but this gun's also awesome because it was a John Langley build, and it has a Harrell's tuner on it, and of course a Vortex Golden Eagle scope. That is a Broughton barrel, Broughton, and the ULA action, and I couldn't get an answer on exactly what stock that is. Dave, you might, does that stock look familiar to you? Is it?
Let's see it again, Chad.
Looks like a Lee 6.
Yeah. So the paintwork on it is beautiful. So I'm excited to get that out to the range and do some shooting with it and see what it'll shoot. I was told, actually, Jason, the guy that owns the rifle now, he knows John Langley personally, and he called John and asked John if he was okay with me making a video on it and talking about him. And John Langley said, "Absolutely, I want to see the video when he's done." And so he gave Jason some insight, about the rifle, and he's 88 years old now, and he's still. If you look online, there's like a registry online of gunsmiths, and his name and company is still in the registry. But I don't think he's actually building rifles anymore for people. I was told that he might still do some gunsmithing work, but he stays backed up. And I've actually saw on some forums online where as recent as 2024, people was getting work done by him. But he is 88 years old, and I was told that he still shoots competitively, actively. So, Brett Cavens, I would love to do a video on your 1022 custom build unlimited rifle that was also built by John Langley. So, whenever we get together to shoot, we'll do that, and also we'll make a video on your M1 Garand. I know you've been wanting to get that thing out. So, anyways, I am excited to get this rifle out to the range and shoot it. And I was really excited about the history of the rifle. And if I can find out any more details between here and making the video, I will definitely share that too. Ironton is not that far from my house. I would love to try to get a personal interview from John Langley if I could. but I don't know if we can make that happen or not. I've been told that he is a very down to earth, very nice person. And TJ's on the side chat saying, don't forget to add the like on this video. So yeah, please do. But that was kind of what triggered the topics tonight. Is I got to bring that rifle home this week, and I was like, well, let's talk about this rifle and the two people that was involved in the parts and build of this rifle, and also the Seiko 94, which was a rifle that I've been wanting, and then the Lithgow arms. Hopefully one of these days we can come across one of those. If you don't know what a Lithgow arms is, I did put a picture up here to share of that. So this is a Lithgow LA 101, which is a beautiful rifle.
Mm-hmm.
I bet TJ knows where those are made.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, TJ knows all about them, but he can't get one over here to me.
One piece at a time.
Yeah.
Without a lengthy prison sentence.
TJ probably likes those about as much as he does a Burno. He loves Burnos.
Oh, those don't shoot either. I've seen Elijah try that.
Elijah's getting beat up tonight.
Again, it might be the man behind the gun. So, but if you watched Elijah's latest video, he laid down some pretty good groups.
He did.
Iron sight. Yeah.
Yeah, iron sight. Oh my.
He'll do that occasionally.
Justin might have some competition. Somebody else that laid down some iron sight groups this week was Minnesota Mike. And TJ says they don't make the Lithgow LA 101 anymore. That's why they're hard to find.
King Delta's on top of that.
J Dell is looking for him.
No, he's on top of that. He knows what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Got
He's a
connections.
CEO.
He's probably already got one found.
He's on the Coconut Telegraph looking for him.
Yeah. So I do have some pictures here also of the excuse me. This is one of the ultralight arms in centerfire version that I pulled from the internet. This is one of the rifles that Justin was talking about going for a lot of beans. But that's it. I mean, that's about a 5.5 pound rifle right there with the scope on it.
Is that a Wilson Combat build?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to have a.
This right here was actually one of the. This is Wilson Combat 2. That's a small picture. I tried to get a picture of one of his originals, and I'll tell you who has one and has done a lot of hunting with it and taken a lot of game with it. And I couldn't find a picture of his without his hands on it, so I didn't want to get kicked off the show. But Ron Spoomer has one of Melvin Forbes's original prototype rifles that he hunts with, and he says that he's taken a lot of game with it.
He just like last week made a short with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'd hate to have one of those lightweight rifles and 200.
Actually, they said they don't recoil that bad. They
Really?
Put brakes on a lot of them.
we put brakes on a lot of them.
Yep.
And so, anyways, that's kind of what I had to talk about tonight. And we're about 1 hour and 6 minutes in. So And I didn't plan on having a very long show tonight because I want to get into bed. We got deer hunting to do tomorrow. So
pictures. We want pictures. We want pictures.
Keep trolling him, Dave. Get him.
Good night, TJ. Thank you for keeping everybody in order over in that side chat. Tell them to hit that like button. So,
Good night, mate.
Yeah. So we'll go around the room and everybody can talk about what they got coming up. Brock, what's your future plans for video? And well, he just went out. So
There he is.
you come off of mute.
Well, I got a cleaning video. Showing people how I clean my gun. I got one of those. Probably gonna come out next week. And then I guess I'm gonna try to lengthen my Dum Dum challenge to go to 75 yards and go to 100 and so forth. So
You showed me that picture of your stool with that bloop tube and everything on it, and Hasbro would get a kick out of that, but unfortunately your hands are on the gun, so I wasn't going to show it.
I know you have to show it when it's over with.
He sent me a picture, says this long enough for you. He's got a big old bloop tube on there, Hasbro. It's almost reaching the target.
Can you show it when the video's over?
Yeah. When we go offline, we can. Yep.
Yeah, I meant to take one with me not holding it. I wasn't thinking about it.
So, Steve, what you got coming up, buddy?
I've got another video with that and shoots 1913 of my brothers be out this weekend. And I've got to get some more content filmed.
And you can send me that Ballard. I'll make some videos with it.
I just swapped scopes on it today. I've got to get it out and shoot it. I'd like to shoot it in that Hilux challenge and see how it does.
Well, I think you sent me a link to one on one of the auction sites, and that's another one that's bringing a lot of beans.
Yep.
So, Brock, there's a question. Does the bloop tube work?
I'll say this. I have had good luck with them.
Yeah.
I put one on my gun at the beginning of the year, and I'm 28th in the nation in ARA and ag with it. And I put one on that Soul, and it brought it to life as well. Some guns don't seem to like them, but all three of the benchrest guns that I do like them.
Kind of like a baby, it's got to keep its butt wiped, huh?
You'll know right away if yours likes a bloop tube or not. It'll either go from shooting okay groups to really tight or okay groups to crappy.
I now have the capability to add it to your rifle. Maybe I'll try it. I just figured Chad was compensating for something. That's why I didn't put it on mine. But, just saying.
Trying to get closer to the target now.
Well, hey, bro, you'll have to watch that sucker video.
I will.
It like I said, I stuck the bloop tube on there, and I mean that Soul hammers. I mean, it really does.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't done no really hardcore testing to see if they make a difference or not. But I can tell you this: if you go to a big match, you see a lot of them.
That's for sure.
So, anyway,
Outlaw heavy class. About everybody's running them.
Yep. J Delta, what you got coming up, buddy?
So Monday we got a video. We were using one of my CC 457s and Federal Gold Medal target on Monday, and then we're shooting the same CZ on Wednesday with Elite Team. You don't want to miss those. It's gonna be fun.
That's my ammo.
I know somebody else that bought up a bunch of that Ely can. He's sitting up there being silent.
Yeah.
The man with the beard.
Dave.
Yes.
They've been buying it up too.
Yeah, I had some Elite team there for a while and haven't shut it. Then somebody donated a couple of boxes again last week to that channel. So I'm going to see a lot of Elite team and contact coming up.
Dave, you shot any of that team you've been buying yet? Can you hear me?
Is it Dave? Have you shot any of your Ely team yet, and do you like it?
I did shoot 5 rounds of each one. It works
Yeah.
good.
Heroes?
It works good, he said. So Justin, you about done with them projects you've been working on, son? You've been working all work and no play.
Got one job completed and got a good dent put in the second one. So hopefully by Christmas I'll be done with the second job. But I'm gonna try to definitely get me a deer this weekend and then hopefully have some time to do some shooting.
I hope you get a small one because your mountain fees the last couple of years has been pretty high.
Yeah. Still got 2 at the taxidermist from last year. So
Yeah, you got 2 last year that you had mounted, so there's big money.
yeah, it cuts into my gun money.
Yep. Ain't no wonder you're over working second jobs. You got to pay for your mount.
Yeah.
So our buddy Bruce already got one this year, though.
Yep. He got one with a bow last Saturday. So
Justin said it chased a doe past him 4 times.
3 times.
Or 3 times or 4 times? On the 4th
Well,
time.
on the 3rd time by, he finally got a shot.
Yeah, on the 4th time he shot it.
Wow.
Kind of like a shooting gallery, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope. I mean, today wasn't very good because it was windy. I got a camera where I hunt at, and I didn't see much going on today. But yesterday and the day before, I had a buck back there at my camera, and he was pushing a doe all over the place back there. So I'm hoping that it's raining tonight. The rain's supposed to slack off in the morning, and bad part is it's going to get up to about 70 degrees tomorrow. So hopefully I can get one on the ground before it starts getting hot.
Aren't you going to be sitting in that air-conditioned Taj Mahal?
No, that's over at Justin's place.
Oh, okay.
The Trump Tower.
with the medevac.
Brett Caven says he's been thinking about starting up some videos himself. He has a Bagari he bought that needs to be revisited, and he'd like to try one of his unlimited setups. Possibly named for the channel is Range Time. It would be a good one. He has a really nice unlimited rifle. He's got a really nice Bagari too. I know where it came from. So, anyways, Hasbro, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, tomorrow's to shoot at the Hides channel and Hides place. So we're going to be shooting gas gun, center fire at 200 yards. And so I think I'm ready. I'm not as ready as I normally am, but at least I'll go and be competitive. I don't know that I'll win, but we're going to have fun.
I really wanted to come to that, and it's just unfortunate that it was our opening day of rifle season. And
yeah, it's one of these things for me. It's just bad timing with a lot of stuff going on. Because I have 2 5.56s, and I'm taking one of them that'll compete without a doubt. I got a 6mm arc that is amazing, 6.5 Grendel, 300 hammer. I did have a 300 blackout that would probably keep up even at 200 yards, but this guy's got it. And so I got a lot of choices. I probably have too many choices, so I decided to go to the one that I know the best and I've shot the most. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
so, yeah, some YouTube guy was getting rid of it. Brett ended up with my BMRX. So He picked it up when we had the Kenny match.
That's when you got the 300 blackout too.
Yeah.
A little swapping.
There was a lot of rehoming that day.
Yeah, so the 300 blackout that I got from Hasbro at the Kenny Memorial is what I'm going to try to take a deer with tomorrow. So
Good luck with that.
yep. And I got my camera gear in the bag, so we're going to try to do another filmed hunt. So, Mr. Dave, you told me earlier what you got going on and stuff, but tell everybody else what you got going on.
Oh boy, I have a gun that's at had to have it shipped in. It's at the FFL. I got to stop the bank and then go pick it up, and then some lady's supposed to call me about a rifle she has for sale. She wants me to look at tomorrow, and it happened to be a 52. So she's about an hour away, and if so, I want to shoot the other rifle before I go down and look at this rifle, and then I'll probably have to take the boss out for dinner tomorrow night. That's it. But I want to invite you all up to my house after Christmas and New Year's, because I have dead time January and February, and you all are invited up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There we go.
To shoot, but I got a big room full of chairs
Oh yeah.
and a big shop down cellar.
I'll bring some BB guns, Dave.
I have a BB gun. I have a 50-foot range in the shop. We can shoot.
Oh
50
wow, that's good.
Nice.
So I live in Central PA. So find it on the map. You too, J Delta. I see you scratching over there.
Maybe this be the time for me to get that red voodoo, huh?
You're gonna look at it.
I'll drive all the way out there. I'll fly to get it.
Dave, if you sell that to him, I'm pretty sure Jay Delta's going to get mugged on the way home and he's going to lose it.
I
Just
know,
saying.
right? Yeah.
Well,
Be careful with inviting us, Dave. We're liable to all show up on you.
so
Yeah.
We have I can't sleep everybody, but we got motels right down the street here.
There
They
you
got
go.
beds in them with running water.
it's not
Wow.
That's it.
Right across the
That's nice
floor.
what we have here.
it's not just an ordinary 52 though, Dave. You didn't tell them everything.
Well, the 52 was built by Carl Kenyon.
Ooh.
And this lady says she shot it, but she said she's old and she's given it up, wants to. Oh, and it has an Inertal 15 on it
Wow.
and a Kenyon trigger.
Your 37's a Kenyon.
So
Right.
I'm going to try to go look at it tomorrow.
Is that what your 37 is, a Kenyon?
Kenyon
My
barrel,
37?
Kenyon trigger.
My 37 has a Kenyon. My 52 has a Kenyon.
Yeah.
One of them does.
Nice. Well, I hope you end up with that one too, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I just got lucky and found them.
It fell right in your lap.
Yeah.
Hillbilly, what you got coming up?
Man, we got excuse me. We got guns and barbecue. Guns, beer, and therapy tomorrow night. On Saturday night.
Barbecue tomorrow.
Eat some barbecue. Wow, that's
Guns,
a new
beer,
show.
and throat therapy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
9:00 Central. If you ain't doing nothing, swing by and see us. Of course, we got videos coming out. I believe, first week we got the Rossi Rio Bravo Tactical. It's lever action 22 with a threaded barrel on it. We're shooting it suppressed and really fun rifle. And then we got some bolt action ARs coming out. 300 blackout and 8.6 blackout. So I know we got those coming up. And then also, he didn't say anything yet, but Hasbro's got a Christmas deal coming up and challenge. So I actually shot that today. Had a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, there he goes, Elf on the Shelves. And yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I think everybody's going to enjoy that. But yeah, I'll just getting that hammer forged 1022 back out, shooting it some too. So that thing, thanks to Chad sending that long barrel, got me that much closer to target, and it's shooting a lot better. So anyway, yeah, man, always fun here, Chad. Thank you so much for doing this.
Well, I hope I done tonight justice. I tried to put together as much information about the two as I could, and I'm excited to get out and make videos about it. And then now Brett Cavens is telling me that I have the opportunity to have 2 John Langley rifles on my bench, so that is even more gooder. So Helping Man's in the side chat, and he says Dave's setting us up because he ain't telling us about the snow that comes up there in January. We liable to get snowed in.
It'll be April before we make it home.
What was it he said? He'll want boot money for us to get out. Was that what he said?
Yeah.
Once you get there, you charge us so much a day.
So that was kind of made me think of something I read today about Melvin Forbes. He was telling people that all the rifles that he built, people didn't buy them from him. He said the money that they gave for those rifles was rent money because he considered those rifles always to be his rifles. They're just renting them.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I got some videos in the queue coming out through the end of November. We're going to be making this video on this John Langley rifle. We're also going to be making some videos on the Seiko behind us, and try to get you a hunting video again. I think my first hunting video turned out pretty good. And also, I got some news this week. Craft Hosters is sending me another hoster, and they reached out to me and wanted to do another collaboration, and they're sending me a shoulder chest rig type deal now for my 40 cal Glock, and I'm not sure when that'll get here because it's coming from Italy, but that's on the way. I've already got shipping notification on that. And also, I had another company reach out to me. I'm going to be doing a review on a bedside gun safe. And one of the cool things about this gun safe is it's not a fingerprint safe. When you set it up, it actually recognizes the veins, arteries in your hand, and you put your hand, you just wave your hand over it, and it don't matter if your hand is dirty, greasy, sweaty, or what, it will recognize those veins and it will open. And that's one of the downfalls to a fingerprint safe. If your fingers are dirty or sweaty, sometimes the fingerprint thing won't work. So this company reached out to me and asked me if I would do a review on one of these bedside safes, or it don't have to be a bedside. It can be anywhere, but that's kind of what its intended use is like a nightstand safe. But we got one of those on the way we're going to do a review on, and I didn't reach out to those people. They reached out to me. So things are changing around here with YouTube. People starting to reach out wanting some reviews done, and that was kind of one of the things I wanted to do when I got started in this, and it's happening. So that's what's coming up here on the channel. And guys, I appreciate all of y'all being here in the side chat and interacting with me, and also or on the panel. And then I also appreciate everybody in the side chat that's interacted tonight, and hope to see y'all back here next week. we'll try to come up with another great topic for you guys next week. And we're going to leave you all tonight and say good night, everybody.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Good night, guys.
Hey, Crow, you get greasy hands from eating fried chicken in bed, buddy.
Same thing I thought.